When we have pain, we want to fix it quickly. It's pain. It hurts. Most likely you've come to us because you have pain or discomfort that you've tried to fix, but nothing brings lasting relief. You may have tried painkillers and gone to massage therapists, which help for a little while, but the pain or tightness keeps returning. You may be concerned that you need surgery now. The pain won't go away, and your question is, why? At Hart Chiropractic Center, we help people just like you find the answer to their pain. Relief is possible, but we need to get to work on solutions for your pain soon. The following short videos will help you understand the root cause of your discomfort and how Hart Chiropractic is helping many people like you find freedom from pain, renewed health, and restored quality of life. You've likely come to us because you are in pain or discomfort and you can't find relief. Well, our primary goal in the beginning stage of your treatment with us is pain relief. Our long-term goals go deeper than that. We want to help you move beyond the pain to find renewed health and a restored quality of life. Our definition of health is much more than freedom from pain. A healthy body has all its parts functioning at 100% all the time. We want to help you get as close as you can to this level of health. To do this, we need to get underneath your pain symptoms, to find the underlying cause. And the cause we most often find may surprise you. What if the pain you feel now is the end result of a long series of injuries you began to suffer years ago, but hardly noticed? What if your body has been quietly compensating for them, but now they are finally surfacing in the form of pain? It may be a sudden back or neck injury that brings you to us, but more than likely, the underlying cause of your pain is actually due to injuries that began to add up years ago. These injuries can set in motion a process of increasing stress on the joints and tissues of your neck and back that eventually leads to degeneration, lack of mobility, and pain. The medical term we use for this progression of stress, damage, and pain is the vertebral subluxation complex, or VSC. It's a progressive condition and is the major underlying source of problems for most of our patients. It is the most common cause of headaches and back pain, and can even contribute to asthma and sinus problems, among others. You can think of it as having 5 components. First, through injuries that may or may not cause you any pain at all, your vertebrae move out of alignment. This triggers the next 3 components. The nerves that run out from your backbone become irritated. The muscles of your neck and back start to spasm or grow weak, and these tissues become inflamed. Your body tries to compensate as best it can for the misalignment and muscle tension, but this added stress to the surrounding areas causes more tension, misalignment, and inflammation. The injuries compound and the problem areas spread. If left untreated, these problems lead to the 5th component of VSC, the degeneration of the bones and tissues of your spine, which can severely impair your body's functioning, and some of which we can't undo. All these components may have been working together for years in your body, and yet haven't caused noticeable pain until recently. We need to find out how far it has progressed and help you stop or slow it before your pain and health get even worse. Don't minimize your pain. The right kind of treatment can help, and we want to assist you in making a plan to restore your health and lessen your pain.
Hi, my name is Joe, and I've been a patient of Dr. Hart for about 6 years now, and I originally came here due to severe back pain in my lower back and found out I had a couple bulging discs, and I then proceeded to do the DRX machine, which definitely gave me back my life. To keep it simple, it really helped my back. It made me completely cured of the symptoms that I had, and I was able to get out there and golf and do everything like I normally did. So if it wasn't for Hart Chiropractic, I'd really be in a bad spot right now, but thankfully Dr. Hart is here and everything's back to normal.
The process of VSC can result from a sudden injury, like that from a car accident, but most often it sets in slowly in progressive phases that get worse over time. At first, the joints of your neck or back may sit only slightly out of alignment and cause little or no pain at all. However, as your body tries to compensate in the following months or years for the irritation and decreased mobility of your spine, the joints begin to deteriorate. The discs that act like shock absorbers between joints dry up, shrink, and may even rupture. The arthritis of the bones of your spine accelerates, And in the final phases, the bones may become so deformed and stressed that they actually fuse together. This isn't hard to imagine if we look at how much stress our lifestyles put on our necks and backs. Consider that in an average lifetime, we spend almost 2.5 years waiting in line, 12 years watching TV, and almost 19 years looking at a video screen of one type or another. We'll spend 9,100 hours commuting to work and over 122,000 hours working. When you consider all of those hours of bending over or sitting at a desk and the thousands of pounds of objects that we lift in our lifetime, is it any wonder that according to the National Labor Statistics, a back or neck injury is the #1 cause of disability in people under the age of 40? Over 1 million workers suffer from a back injury each year, and 3 out of 4 of those injuries occurred when the person was lifting. It's important to begin treating this degenerative process in the earliest phase that you can, because no doctor can undo some of the damage that happens in later phases. This process begins with the first subluxation, which may happen early in childhood development. Kids may do damage to their backs or necks through minor injuries, like falling or getting knocked down, or through many of the competitive sports that they play. Then later, as adults, they may work at a desk most days with bad posture, or at a job with lots of repetitive lifting, and only then begin to notice the pain and stiffness. The discomfort seems new to them, but the injuries causing it have been adding up for years. For this reason, we encourage parents to bring their kids and teenagers in for an evaluation. Dr. Hart treats many parents and their children, and treats his own children as well. The physical stresses of life take their toll on our bodies. With a little help along the way, you can help yourself and your kids to minimize their effects and improve and prolong your quality of life.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I have been coming to Hart Chiropractic Center for approximately 8 weeks now. And I started coming here because my father, who's been a patient of Dr. Hart's for over a year now, recommended that I come in because I have suffered from chronic migraines for at least 10 years, if not longer. Headaches controlled my life every day, and if you have migraines or headaches, you know exactly what I mean. I was basically just surviving. My children were dealing with a mom who couldn't function in the morning. My first thought in the morning when I woke up was, do I have a headache? How am I going to get through the day? How am I going to get my kids out the door? I came in for my first visit, and after about the second or third visit, I basically am headache-free and have not been headache-free like this in, like I said, over 10 years. I'm actually thriving in my life. I'm enjoying my life more, and through Dr. Hart, who is a very compassionate, a very caring doctor who listens to you, explains to you how everything works together and how he can help correct that and help you live a thriving, striving life. So if you suffer from headaches or migraines, I highly recommend coming to see Dr. Hart and his staff, who are the utmost profession, kind and very caring to all their patients. Thank you.
From its onset, VSC causes more VSC and worsening phases of deterioration. You may not feel much pain in the affected areas for a long time, but the underlying damage has been growing from the onset. The length of time it's gone untreated and the phase that it's in determines how much the affected areas can recover. However, by correcting VSC, we can slow its progress in the later phases and even reverse its course in the earlier phases. Because VSC has many components, we use X-ray analysis, spinal movement assessment, and computer spinal analysis to look for areas of inflammation in your neck and back and for where your vertebrae are misaligned or developing arthritic changes due to VSC. We check how your body moves during normal activities and where you might lack strength and stability. We'll also check to make sure your pain isn't caused by something unrelated to VSC. If we do find that you're progressing through the phases of VSC, we'll help you start on a course towards better health. We'll start with an initial stage of acute care, in which we'll focus on relieving the pain that's hindering you the most. Next, through regular adjustments and physical medicine, such as massage therapy and rehabilitative exercises, We'll loosen up muscles and restore your mobility. At this stage, we begin to correct the specific misalignments of your spinal joints to move them back to their correct places. This takes the pressure off the joints and the disc, which is where 90% of our patients' problems come from. While some other doctors might just focus on pain relief, we focus in on the specific problem areas of your spine so that we fix what is wrong without putting unnecessary stress on healthy joints and healthy tissues. Our goal up to this point is for you to be pain-free in your day-to-day activities. However, being pain-free may not mean we've solved the underlying problem. You may need to continue to the next stage we call recovery. Here we'll help you improve your strength, flexibility, and stability. This will keep you from sliding back into pain. Lastly, we want you to reach the stage of wellness where you can engage in any activity without pain and remain pain-free without needing our regular care or that of any doctor. You've come to us with some pain or discomfort that won't go away. The source of that pain, however, may have been with you for much longer than you felt it. VSC could be the cause, and until you address this, you won't find the long-term relief that you really want. We're glad that you've come to see us at Hart Chiropractic Center, and we look forward to helping you on your journey of recovery.
I've always been really athletic, and I played every sport when I was younger, and after having kids, I wasn't able to do the things I wanted to do anymore because I had really bad lower back pain, and someone referred me to Dr. Hart's office, and I came here and I did treatments on the DRX machine and physical therapy and chiropractic, and it made a huge difference. Now I'm able to play volleyball again, which is my passion, and I'm able to do so many things that I wasn't able to do before, thanks to Dr. Hart.